growth is there. Once you start to disaggregate, it's not, it's not as good a picture.
What do you think? You warm enough over there?
I am. It's it's all about layers. Quite frankly, it is.
Everybody loves layers, though.
There's a lot of layers to this
Everybody loves
conversation
layers.
already.
I'm a big red onion. Okay.
Haven't
Yes, you are.
haven't earnings? I mean, if Einhorn says, I think this is the most expensive market that we've been in, someone like Ed Yardeni would say, that may be true, but justifiably so. Look at where earnings are.
Yeah, I love Ed's comments. We can, not just because we agree, but we kind of come from the same vintage, and he's talking about some of the same things that. Yeah, we do.
No, you don't.
Go ahead.
Okay, just continue. We're in the process of transitioning in this fourth year of the bull market from a momentum, multiple-driven market to an earnings-driven market. When we wrote our year-ahead piece for 2026, we talked about traditionally and historically over the last 80 years when the S&P 500 moves into more of an earnings-driven market, the returns are roughly half what a momentum and multiple-driven market. Doesn't mean it's not going to be positive. It's still positive. That, to me, is a much more fundamentally driven market. And what's happening with the market and with the participants with these binary moves, buy, sell, there's a big disruption between short-term, intermediate-term, and long-term. And I think at the end of the day, what the market's showing you is that other areas of the market are working. Dividend growth, value, small cap. And the more that they work, the more credibility they have. The more credibility they have, the better performance. So performance begets performance, and we continue to think that those areas will continue to lead in this broadening out.
Barclays today upgrades value, downgrades momentum. Joe, you can go on that, and cautions on small caps. Like small caps got out of the gates like a Ferrari to start this year, and then that's obviously cooled a bit. There is the rates question.